to go to get a book, I can just come right here and I can get a book.
Sometimes you'll think of a book that you read when you were maybe in school or something, and I wonder, I'd like to read that book again. And you can go and they'll check the storage area, find the book for you. So
the library is important to me because it's a great place to find good books. I really like the series, Mr. Lemoncello's Library. Last summer, I listened to Mr. Lemoncello's Library in the car, and this year I read the book Mr. Lemoncello's Library Olympics. I really like both books.
The library is important to me to learn about everything and to read about the fiction books and learn about the non-fiction books. One of my favorite series that this amazing library has is the doll pool.
You feel a sense of family. The staff sometimes will wave, sometimes will say hello, but there's always a smile. There's always a reaching out. Do you need any help?
And the people at the circulation desk are so lovely when you come into the library. It's just very nice to even just turn your books in or something, because they're so friendly and nice. And the reference department they're so helpful. They really are. And they do not hesitate to show you where the book is. Go and get the book for you, not just send you off.
Right. Marcia, for example. I had a project in mind to make slipcovers for my living room. Never made them. And I thought, where am I going to find a book that'll tell me how to do them? Well, Marcia went. Not only did she find the book, but she also had done it, and she gave me tips. That's Marcia, Ginny, everyone.
A very special place. My kids come here, and I know they're safe. I know they're happy. They get to engage and interact with people that they normally wouldn't. They've met a lot of kids that go to the other middle school and high school.
It just means like a second home to me. If you can't find me at home, just I can somewhat depend, like, have my mom say, "Oh, Kate's not here. She's at the library. Call her again like an hour before she leaves again."
And it's important to also, because at the library programs, I can stay in contact with my friends that I don't see very often.
A bunch of my friends who I now interact with marching band and sports, I've met here and then reconnected with them outside of the library. But it's meeting new people and just having fun with them.
The children's department is so interesting because they have so many activities in there.
Yeah.
They're having so much fun.
For example, during the summer, they have a summer reading program, which every week you record in books and you can get fun prizes. Also, they have fun library programs like chess and art.
Downstairs in the innovation station where we made different things, we made Valentine's boxes, which were little purse things that we gave away as gifts, or the Mother's Day necklaces or bracelets that nobody really gives to their moms, we all keep for ourselves.
My Boy Scout group also came here to have a tour of the library.
Well, I like the fact that, how many years ago was it you guys did the terrarium plant?
That was Pack-a-Book. That was 3 years ago. Katie was in 8th grade.
So it's 3 years ago. And then Thomas just did it. And I still have their plans alive, which is amazing in itself. And then he came home with his, and I'm like, oh, this is when the girls did it. So we've been coming for a long time. And my older daughter, who's 25, is upset that they didn't have all these programs when she was their age.
Yeah, she's like, I want to come. And it's no. She made a big deal while I was in our project meeting. She comes in We never got to do this. Miss Evans, you gotta make something for the adults. I don't care what it is, you just gotta do something for this.
Bringing someone on a subject that maybe would have been ignored, and that was for the learning of sign language, American Sign Language. This made it so interesting for my daughter that she studied it from the 3rd grade until the sophomore year in college, and she's good.
I've been coming here since, I remember when we came in 2nd grade and they gave us like our library cards and we were allowed to check out 2 books each. And we all lined up at the checkout desk and we wrapped around and they checked all our books out and we were all excited. And then when I came for Pack-a-Book the first time, and I knew maybe 2 people, but then at the end of the week, 6 weeks maybe, we had all these friends and we were all excited, but we were so sad to leave. But then next year, almost all of us came back, except for everyone who graduated out. And actually, a few of my friends I've reconnected with through color guard with the school.
You tell a child, well, you can take 3 books out. This is a mother. You can take 3 books out because you think, I can control 3 books. You won't lose them. I'll find them. I'll return them on schedule. And you go up to the counter, and you've done this for, not weeks, several months. You go up to the counter, and she looks up at you and she says, Mommy, do you think I can take out more than 3 books sometime? And the lady at the checkout counter says, you can take as many as you want. Oh my God. Had to get a basket to put them in. But what has that happened? What has that brought? I have a daughter who reads fantastic. She reads fast, with comprehension, with just everything good that I can say. And she's a lawyer now. I can't imagine reading those books or the paperwork that she has to do without a basis that started at our library. Imagine a young mother looking for things to do within walking distance, and she has a baby and a stroller. Many places weren't accessible because of barriers to keep carts inside. Others just didn't want the stroller. She shows up at the library and finds the doors are open and she is welcome. This is in the 1970s. To some today, it must seem that those were the dark ages. After all, computers were not available and one had to use the card catalog to look up a book, a subject, or an author. How our library has grown. It now has computers for anyone to use, places to study, or to get help. Whether you are a young student or an adult, an enclosed area for the teens with their own librarian. There are events for practically everyone, from toddlers to seniors. Our innovation station has more than one 3D printer. There is a fully equipped modern kitchen where cooking lessons are periodically held. For those that enjoy sewing, there are 2 sewing machines with all the bells and whistles. But it doesn't stop there. They also have 2 top-of-the-line embroidery machines. There are beautiful exhibitions of art, crafts, hobbies, and many other topics for anyone to enjoy. Patrons can take day trips to a theater or places of interest. This makes it possible for many to do something they might not be able to do on their own. Our library has an incredible collection. For those that have disabilities, there are many things for them as well. The library has grown over the years, but in the end, with all the technology and the changes that have taken place, what is really important is that it still remains a place where so many years ago, a mother, a child, and a stroller still finds a welcome. I know, I was that mother.